Here's an article from the globalhealingcenter.com. What is Kava? 10 must-know facts. So it starts with the Kava being a root crop made into non-alcoholic psychoactive beverage that has been used socially and ceremonially for hundreds of years. Kava as a therapy for anxiety, marketed since the 90s as a herbal remedy for stress and anxiety and insomnia. The excitement is justified as clinical evidence is supporting its use is rather extensive. Kava contains compounds known as kavalactones, and they're responsible for the psychoactive qualities. In the brain, they operate on the non-opiate pathways to offer a natural and non-narcotic action against anxiety. Some clinical research even suggests that they're as good or better than pharmaceutical drugs like benzodiazepines. According to Duke University Medical Center, Kava is beneficial for anxiety and doesn't produce dependency on negative heart rate, blood pressure, or sexual function. In a 75 participant 6 weeks double-blind placebo trial conducted by University of Melbourne, Kava was found to reduce anxiety, and aside from a few reported instances of headache, it was well tolerated. It has been described as a promising candidate for future research into improving attention disorders. Kava may remedy menopausal mood swings. In 2003, a clinical study reported that Kava encouraged a healthier, pleasant mood among menopausal women. Coincidentally, or perhaps not, research conducted earlier this year also found that Kava significantly increases libido in women. Regarding the questions of Kava and liver health, if you start researching Kava, warnings about liver damage are the first you'll discover. This is a subject with much contention. While some suggest it is toxic to the liver, most research indicates there is little evidence to support this notion. And that's referenced 15, 16 and 17. That's row Ramzan Lebo, Proposal for Kava Quality Standardization Code, and Grace, Kava Drinking Vanuatu, a hospitalized based survey. So there are 3 references. Both Ohio State University and the South Dakota State University College of Pharmacy conducted animal studies and found that not only Kava was non-toxic to the liver, but may even protect the liver. That's references 18 and 19. One of the primary arguments is that liver damage from Kava is unpredictable, dose independent, and non-reproducible. Thus, individual metabolic differences are more likely. So that's reference 18, 19 and 20. Dakota Aquarius extracts do not affect liver function tests in rats. 19. Kava feeding in rats does not cause liver injury or enhance galactosamine-induced hepatitis. And 20. Contaminant hepatitis is culprits for Kava is fact or fiction. So it's quite well cited references there. The next point about the Kava, dry skin, which heavy consistent consumption of Kava can develop a skin rash known as dermopathy. There are certain ideas for that, however, regardless, often associated with heavy prolonged use and is reversible when consumption stops. So stop if dry skin, which is very, very rare. Kava may offer therapeutic support for addiction. Substance abuse is a large and expansive problem in the United States, and chemistry of craving has become a focus of addiction research. Within this realm, Kava may have significant value. Kava contains compounds known as kavaprones that bind to brain locations associated with addiction and cravings. Although preliminary, some clinical studies have shown that Kava may be able to reduce drug cravings. 7. Kava shouldn't be mixed with prescription drugs. This is not exclusive to Kava or herbal therapies. Your body is an ongoing chemistry experience, an experiment, and everything you consume can affect it. The metabolizing enzymes that produce food and nutrition supplements are the same that metabolize prescription drugs, and interactions can occur. Talk to your doctor if you're on prescription drugs and need to use Kava. The South Dakota State University College of Pharmacy warns that kavalactones inhibit several enzymes and block certain receptors and uptake channels. Whilst this is not inherently a problem, it can be if taken with drugs that are metabolized by enzymes that have similar pharmacological properties. Think twice about concentrated extracts. As explained before, traditional Kava preps involve water. Some companies, however, have taken the chemistry and made concentrated extracts using harsh solvents, including acetone or methanol. Some studies suggest that the extracts are mostly void of toxic effects. Others have raised the idea that perhaps the extracts were causing liver damage. Solvents may react with Kava to produce harmful reactive metabolites. Additionally, not only does water extract the kavalactones, but it also extracts glutathione, a compound that promotes liver health. Besides, water is a traditional preparation medium and is more efficient than at extracting the kavalactones. Point 9. Some folks are tarnishing Kava's image. Unfortunately, there is always one seedy side of society, and that has to pervert the holistic use of herbs like Kava. It can't be just left alone and appreciated in its traditional form. Some unscrupulous dregs always have to gunk it up. For example, the University of California, San Francisco School of Pharmacy discovered a number of questionable online merchants whose marketing efforts completely disregarded the traditional attributes regarding Kava and simply promoted it as a legal alternative to illegal drugs. Certain brands of herbal ecstasy have now included Kava in the formula. More recently, the antithesis to energy drinks known as relaxation drinks have become available. They contain ingredients such as melatonin, valerian, Kava, and tryptophan, which is fine, except that they're lamely advertised as smooth, cool sedatives in a can. To really top off the ridiculousness, some bust-enhancing products even contain Kava. In case you're wondering, they don't work. Be safe, don't drive. Finally, with point 10, concerns have been raised over Kava's effect as a sedative. That can be a concern to driving. To assess the situation, researchers at the University of Melbourne conducted a driving simulation experiment with 22 adults who were given a small serving of Kava. Although no impairing effects were observed, researchers cautioned that small is relative and the conclusion was by no means conclusive. Additional research would be required. The best idea, play it safe. Kava isn't found at many retail locations outside Pacific Islands, but can be found online. I recommend finding some fresh ingredients and fixing a traditional preparation. And here's the references.